A father who helped other parents escape a burning tower block in East London with their young children says he feared they weren't going to get out alive. All the residents living in the 19-storey block in Poplar managed to escape the blaze on Friday morning. But some residents living there say they didn't feel protected by enhanced fire safety measures introduced in the wake of the Grenfell fire. Tara Welsh reports.
The panic of knowing there's a fire in your building. On Friday morning, a fire started in this tower in Poplar. Many were oblivious.
I received a call from my wife saying, "Get out the building, it's on fire." And then I ran out towards the stairwell, which is the evacuation procedure. But on pushing the door open, I got hit with some form of a backdraft. It knocked me backwards by 1.5 to 2 metres, and suddenly the floor was filled with black, dense, thick, smoke. We heard a woman screaming, we heard children screaming. It was dark, it was pitch dark, smoke was everywhere. And at that point, when we seen them struggling, we grabbed a baby each. So I grabbed one of the 1-year-olds, my neighbour grabbed the other 1-year-old, and then we tried to get down as fast as we could. But as we started to approach level 8, which was the source of the fire, it just got worse and worse. And yeah, it was, at one point it was tricky to understand how we were actually going to get out of this building.
This building has 19 storeys, and you can see behind me that parts of the 8th, 9th and 10th floors caught fire. Now, nobody was seriously injured, but 2 men had to be taken to hospital. A number of people received medical treatment, but many living here say things could have been much worse. Some of the building has Grenfell-style cladding on it. Because of this, they say between them, they pay £47,000 a month for a waking watch. But it didn't work properly, they say.
There was absolutely zero warning. We pay for a waking watch for a reason, and it's clear that the waking watch failed.
No central alarm system, and this goes up 19 floors. So you have the waking watch with a little horn blowing on the ground floor. People just don't hear it.
In a statement, management company Ballymore told us, "The cause of the fire has yet to be determined, and we continue to work closely with the London Fire Brigade during their investigations." We can, however, confirm that the ACM cladding on the building did not combust and played no part in causing or facilitating the fire. It told us that works to remove the cladding had already been underway and will continue. While the government and Ballymore have agreed to cover some of the costs needed to make this building safer, residents say wranglings over it have taken far too long.
Ordinary, hard-working people who have invested in these flats, in a home. This is not a home anymore. Sleepless night. Just imagine, people have seen the fire.
The government was very slow to produce monies for funding the removal of cladding. And the government ought to have taken responsibility a lot earlier.
In a statement, the government said it's already made £8 million available to fund the remediation work, and 95% of the highest risk buildings already have workers on site. More than 300 people are now in a hotel here, many frightened to come back to a home they no longer feel safe in. Tara Welsh, BBC London.